Hi, my name is Crimson Strix, and guess what? I forgot to do a build log when I got the rest of my stuff. Actually, that's a lie. I didn't forget. I just didn't want to do it because I wanted to go ahead and build it because I felt like an antsy little 5-year-old at a candy store. So, here's the update. I didn't go with the GTX 1080. I didn't feel like spending $300 extra for 20 frames a second was worth it. So I went and got the GTX 1070 Strix Overclocked Edition and couldn't be fucking happier with it. For $450, that thing is a goddamn beast. And it's like almost like I'm telling you, it ain't far off from a GTX 1080. Especially with that i7 6700K, which I didn't skip out on. And that's why I'm recording this in 1080p. Not going to be a regular occurrence, but I figured I'd try it. You know, for the vlogs at least. Because this new processor is insanely fast at rendering. Before, I tested out a 19-minute clip. Now, it may vary, because that was just gameplay. It may vary, because once you add in the video face cam shit, and add in the mic, you got all those extra files going on, and you got to cut things and edit and snip and cut the bad shit out. Once you do that, it does add a little bit, because it has more file to work with. Sorry, not a wide enough shot from all my hand gestures. But it rendered a 19-minute clip in 12.5 minutes, which is fucking amazing. The other one, the old computer, would render a 12-minute video in about 45 minutes to an hour. So, and that's recording at 720p with my face cam at 480. I think that's what it is. So that is fucking phenomenal. If that translates any to a finished video with all the extra files in it, it's gonna be fucking awesome. So here she is. She is absolutely magnificent. I know you can't see much, that's why I'm about to move the light down here. Just thought you might want to see it in the dark with the lights all in their glory. And yes, I can change just about any of the lights to whatever color I want them to. And yes, I am very aware that that dim slot right there is kind of breathing in and out and the other one isn't. There's a setting in Corsair Link to set them to static lighting, but one of them just doesn't want to listen. I had a pain in the ass getting that one to actually recognize as RAM to begin with, so I don't know what the deal is with that, but it works. I did check, it does actually work. But yeah, I'm back, even though I didn't go anywhere. So I did pretty good on the cable management. I probably should have routed that power cable behind, well, not behind, but underneath the graphics card so it wasn't visible. I was just trying to get the damn thing running at the time. But here it is. And it's fucking amazing. Now, I don't have a hard drive yet, but I do have memory. I got an M.2 SSD drive in there. And it's literally about that big. I'm not trying to scale it to the computer. About that big. About the length of my finger, really. And it's on the motherboard. Right there. That thing. That is my boot drive. And 256 gigabytes of storage. Probably didn't line it up right this time, but whatever. Anyway, so I do have a hard drive on the way right now. It is Western Digital Black drive. From what I understand, they're pretty much like the best reasonably priced hard drive that you can get. I didn't want to go with an SSD because, quite frankly, I still owe my grandparents about $1,000 paying this thing off, so I'm not going to put myself in a bigger hole than I have to. Now, I could have went with a 1 terabyte and cheaped out. Could have been like, I wiped my ass with $60. But I didn't, because I don't wipe my ass with $60 for one. But mainly because 1 terabyte, it's a lot of storage, but it wasn't, I wanted more. I wanted more storage. A lot more storage. The other one had the other one had a terabyte, but it seemed like it filled up pretty quick with games and like like when most of your games are 30 or fucking up to 60 fucking gigs. Grand Theft Auto, I'm looking at you. It doesn't take long for it to stack, And when you've got like editing software and everything, that probably takes up a good amount of space too. And it just seemed like, I still had a lot of storage, but it wasn't, didn't feel like enough. So I wanted to make sure that this one's gonna be able to hold a fuck ton. And even beyond that, I could get another one. That's what those little things in the bottom were. I could get another one, an even bigger one really, if I wanted to. And I'd have like just a fuck ton of storage. And there is an entire rack that goes in the back of the PC that's dedicated strictly for little SSDs. So that's a plus. If I ever decided to put SSDs and do RAID configuration and all that shit, that's a plus. But I don't know if I am. I was so confused when I first booted that thing up running in the BIOS. Like, holy shit. That was terrifying. It's terrifying. Anyway, that was the end of the... Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, that's the end of the video. We're stretching. Feels so good. It doesn't help. It just makes it worse. What's the point of stretching if it just makes your back hurt worse? So yeah. Sorry my voice is so bassy. I literally just woke up. My larynx is like right the fuck there. Usually when I am like awake, like 8 hours in, is like way the fuck up here. That's why I'm usually pretty high pitched sometimes. But right now, it's literally right there. And I can already feel it. I can already feel my voice getting higher pitch. But still. Anyway, yeah, so if you liked it, hit that like button. If you don't, you're a fucking monster. Because my new friend Bubo right there is fucking amazing. If you don't like the best for you, that's just gonna fuck off. Anyway, so hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to keep up with the videos, and if you already are, I will see you in the next one.